It takes a second. I'll check on my end, guys. A little bit change of scenery.
I didn't get a notification.
See, that's the problem, guys. YouTube is.
There it is.
Yep, it should be in your. It usually takes a few seconds, so usually if you wanna, see any videos or you just keep uploading or whatever, and follow me over on Twitter. I'm gonna try to drop a link, guys, down in the comments. I'm gonna try to drop a link to my Twitter, and you can follow me on there because I'm gonna start sharing stuff on there, my live streams on there. I also do have a Facebook, but I'm gonna create a page, but I'm gonna create a page for this YouTube, and I'm gonna also create another page for a character, but this is not the character. But yeah, guys, this is the DLC was announced today and confirmed that's coming out this Tuesday, guys. So stay tuned to this channel. I will be live streaming with my guest, Bloody. You know him. He's the barcode in here. He should be changing his name to Mr. Name Change, because that's all he ever does. Is change his name. Like, seriously. And don't even get me started on his other account name.
That would definitely be inappropriate for kids.
Yeah, because, down in the comment section, down below, if you're not Bloody himself on that account, I want you to drop your what you think his inappropriate name is on his other account. And just maybe, if somehow you guess it right, I'm going to find a way to give you something, like a PSN card, and to fund this new DLC. If you can guess, a new contest here on the channel, guys, will be, if you can guess his other account name, and you got to guess it down in the comment section down below, and order.
One of these days, Warditys, I think actually I'm going to get an account going. I'm going to rack up money on it.
So, I mean,
and I think we'll do an account giveaway one of these days.
Yeah, that's the one thing on our channel, on my channel, we're going to be doing an account giveaway when it's already set and good done. Because I know a few friends of mine that can mod the account for you and give you, like, easy money to start off with. Like, look at this money, like, see, I'm going to show you the money here on stream, guys. Like, let me go to my Maze Bank and show you how much money I have. Because it's the Luxos I bought while I was, frozen or whatnot. But look at the money I have. Hold on, let me get the frickin' back out of here. I have 164,190,495 million, basically, or whatever.
One thing, I'd be careful saying what you do, what you don't do.
But I just said I sell vehicles, so.
Exactly, but you said you were frozen, so for that fact it mattered. Go through it.
Wrong, because my game could have been frozen.
It don't matter. They'll find out one way or another.
But I have a good friend of mine that works in Rockstar, so.
Go to my garage.
Oh, let's see what's in his car garage. Clown cars or something? Because he's got clown horns on every damn car, I think.
No, not all.
Because I remember he used to chase me all around the map honking that damn horn. But yeah, guys, we're going to go over everything that was announced today. But first, we're going to talk about Benny vehicles, guys. Benny vehicles are actually coming. Benny is going to get new vehicles in. And Rockstar is finally listening to us. It took 6 years in the making to do it.
5 to 6 years just for him to make new vehicles.
Benny's, this is hype. Then I'm gonna get to the freaking the yacht stuff later, and what I think is gonna be happening.
I cannot wait for whatever is coming out for the yacht to happen.
They say
It's
co-op or whatever.
it's been so long before the yacht has had an update for it to actually do something.
Yeah, I mean, but sorry it took me so long to do a live stream, guys, on this channel. But it was because there's some personal things going on, and you know, I didn't want you guys involved and everything, and yeah. But if you see a dead period on the channel, don't think I went anywhere. It's just that sometimes, since I don't have many subscribers, sometimes I'm like, I need a break from this. You know, because
Oh,
to,
I'm missing a vehicle.
because basically, once I start to get more and more subscribers, whatever that may be, I'm
There it
gonna,
is.
and
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
see, guys. I know it'll probably bother Bloody if we do this, if we have to do this again.
What?
Because I want to show everybody on stream on what you did earlier off stream, and
What?
it was simply amazing, guys. What we did is I took my bambushka, right? My stock
Oh.
bambushka. He put his Ruiner 2000 in the back of the bambushka, and he actually landed somehow on the Maze Bank Tower
Alright,
from the
let's go to
highest
off-road.
from the
From the
highest point.
highest point in the map.
From the highest point in the map, the highest that the thing that the plane can go before he almost exploded. But you know,
Barely. Like, inches. Hey, you're supposed to come into my garage.
it kicked me out.
I said.
But the thing of it is, guys, I want to know what you're most looking forward to in in the DLC that's coming out. There's a GTA 5 video in how many months now? 3 months, almost.
4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
And I said I wouldn't be doing any GTA 5 online videos up until there's a new DLC. And I'm fulfilling my promise because there is a new DLC coming out this Tuesday.
Well, I mean, we thought about breaking it, trying to find new clues for the game.
Yeah, and I've been working on ideas for the channel, guys. And I got a major announcement to make, which I'm about to make. Which, I don't know what Bloody thinks about it, but you're gonna... If Bloody already knows about this, thing this reveal, in about a year, there's gonna be a certain somebody making an appearance on the channel. And I'm not gonna, ruin what he looks like. I can tell you his name. He's gonna be making an appearance, and don't be scared if you see him randomly on the channel, pop up randomly on the channel. If I'm... See,
Okay,
it's a character.
Now you lost me.
See, it's a character, okay, guys, that I'm working with. If you guys haven't heard of Shatter the Clown, which go follow him on the Freak Show on YouTube, or not Freak, on Facebook. He's got a page, literally called the Freak Show. He's an awesome guy. I've video chatted with him. He's really cool, so give him some love. But he inspired me to make a character, to design a character, and we're going to here's the thing. He's gonna be making his debut, and I'm gonna tell you his name right now. His name is Snakes the Clown. Basically, so if you randomly see a clown on my channel, that's me as character. I just want you to know that. And I'm also going to be making a Facebook page for the character as well. So don't
Don't be
be
too scared. He might come and hunt you. No.
but for the trolls out there that I'm gonna get, because a lot of these performers do have
Ooh.
trolls,
They're called
and
babushka.
so basically, um, his name is Snakes the Clown, and my saying is for the trolls: if you troll, if you hate,
That's
snakes
me.
will.
What is it?
The snakes
That's
will.
me. This
I'm,
is you. Sorry.
the
My
snake.
windows are tinted.
I know.
But the hood glass is tinted too.
But the saying, oh, my character, his saying, he'll give the haters and trolls a love bite. Because he's gonna be a snake, basically, that bites, that gives love bites to the character, you know. Oh, it's destroyed, so I gotta call call out your, Ruiner 2000. So, what, I'm trying to freaking, if you don't mind here,
Force Mutual Insurance. How can we help you?
but,
I think we can handle that.
but yeah, guys, stay tuned to the channel. You're gonna be seeing a, character on the stream, or on the YouTube channel.
I'm calling out my car. Leave me alone.
You're shooting. Oh God. See, he does this stuff to annoy me. Maybe I should be a troll myself and take him up and just drop him into the water. I won't do that. But
I mean, you wouldn't get me in the water.
you never know.
Not with the ruiner.
That's what you think. See, you'll see why. See, I gotta pull this up a little bit because stupid ass. Uh-oh.
No, you don't. Just open it.
Why isn't it going for it? There we go. I just had to pull forward a little bit.
I'm just. Should I back up in there again?
Yeah, so then you could easily just go full-fledged. And there, this is actually a lot of fun. It might take a while, so pop yourself a bag of popcorn and enjoy the show. But tomorrow night, what I want you guys.
This looks like you're trying to hide a secret case from the FBI.
See, watch. See, he's in there. And he's not supposed to be, because if you're in there, give him the kill. If he gets out of his vehicle and he falls, he'll give me the kill,
dead.
and it says I flattened him. So you're gonna try to go to the highest point on the map right now, from where I'm at right now. And then we're gonna fly you. We're gonna keep trying. But, like, guys, I want your support on this character that's gonna be making his debut next year during haunt season 2021. It's gonna be the birth of Snakes the Clown. So I gotta get a mask made somehow. I gotta get the outfit ready. I gotta, you know, it's gonna take a good year to get all this shit prepared. So
I'm watching the struts, the suspension on this runner, just give it all it's got. The tires. I'm watching this car give it all it's got in reverse.
and you're gonna see, guys, like even a bambushka's gotta fight this damn car.
I'm fighting because you're going upward.
Yeah, but now as you're winning, it's like a tug of war battle. Here we go. We're going up again. And the one thing about this DLC, like the one thing I want to touch on with the DLC, guys, is that the DLC is going to be actually pretty cool, because there's going to be adversary modes taking place In the casino? Like Juggernaut and possibly Slasher? That's
I
gonna be
know,
cool.
I know it sounds weird that they're bringing old modes back, but the good part is it's a better area than
It's,
some areas.
yeah, because for over a year they kept adding shit to the bunker. Then the missile base mode or whatever the frick that shit was that the heist took place in.
The missile silo.
Yeah, the missile silo and shit. Here we go. We're getting higher, so. But yeah, guys, like, you know, it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's gonna be yacht stuff. It's gonna be. I don't know if the Benny's is gonna come out the first day. I hope they better add Benny's the first day.
My situation is that a lot of people are gonna get reset during this update, and I don't know who it is, but I hope I'm not one of them.
I've already got confirmation I'm not gonna be reset because, well, you know,
I haven't done anything to get reset.
I haven't done any glitches in like 2 months, really. So the last time I did a glitch was I was money wiped. So that was like how long ago? When that the chip glitch was out.
Yeah. I haven't done any glitches except for 2 months ago I did a duplication glitch for Izzy's.
See, they can't really take away your money from vehicles, cause. So if ever a glitch like that comes out again, I recommend you. You know, I don't condone glitching. I just test them out. You know, so Rockstar, if you're watching this, I apologize for doing glitches on your game. I don't. I just want to test them out to see if, you know, if they're harming the game at all. Which there are, like God mode glitches.
The last one that I've done, which involves the casino heist, not the casino heist, the casino mission cash out.
What does that even do?
You go to your apartment. You have you have 9 LG and 1 issue. You drive an LG out. You park it outside. You get out. Run back into the same apartment you came out of, and then you get in the issue. Go out. Open interaction. You go to request personal vehicle. Request personal vehicle.
So was this when you're inside the thing?
Yeah, no, you have to go outside and request it, and it duplicates, and you go back in, you're in the new issue.
But it's patched now, guys, so I wouldn't even go
Yes.
test it. But.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't try it. I would doubt that the fact that Rockstar would probably wipe you for it. And yes, I apologize, Rockstar, for doing glitches.
But guys,
some of your glitches have got to do with where are we going?
I'm going high.
Good God!
Just check on the live stream. You'll see how high we are. You'll see where we are. We're not even where we were. We're right above that lake, really. We're just getting them out in Chiliad, really. Like, really, like... This is, like...
You might have to go back toward the city.
Why?
If I'm gonna make it. I don't know. I won't be able. I know for sure that I would not be able to make it from here.
Yeah, we did. We're right above Mount Chiliad.
Whoa! Hey, you turning tosses me around in here.
Yeah, we went a little bit too far, guys, but I was just too distracted, so I'll let you out right above where I let you out before. Like, we're right, like, I just gotta go a little bit higher. And we should be, we're pretty high out, guys. So, it took us a while to get up this high, but If people are
My
asking me,
character's probably tired of holding the throttle down.
like, see how high we are? We're up, but like so far high up. We're like 3 maze banks up right now. Like, we're almost above the military base. I don't know if you can make it from the military base or what, but we're almost there.
Might.
If you see how high we are right now, you'd probably like, yeah, I'll make it. 'Cause this is a little bit higher than you were, so.
Alright. Then let's go. Open
Hold
up.
on. I ain't opening up yet.
Oh yeah, I would make this.
But yeah, like there was a challenge that somebody put out to me privately. Oh, have someone in the back for your bambushka, see if they can make it to Maze Bank Tower. We're about to do this on live stream, guys. So I'll tell you when I'm about to open up the door, guys, or bloody, because we're not even near we're above the military base, but doesn't look like it because we're so high up. But
I'm glad I have bulletproof tires on this car. This tire would have been popped and I'd been screwed.
we're about there, guys.
One thing you're gonna have to do is turn around and make me face the city.
Yep, we're about right where I let you off before, so. When we're right above that area, I'm gonna let you out. But the one thing that I did is, guys, I trolled the troll. Basically what I did is I showed him. Because I knew he didn't have a hangar in the military base. And I dropped him right inside the military base. And he got murked. Like this.
Yeah, that's good.
3, 2...
I don't think I'll actually make it this way. I mean, it depends.
But you made it from over here.
I
Right
know,
where...
but we weren't over the water.
Yeah, but that's why you told me to open up, and... I gotta get over here. Yeah, it's literally right over here. I just gotta fly over here and then do a turnaround.
Me around back here like a fucking bag of potatoes.
Now I gotta definitely turn around back here and let you out now.
Yo, wait a minute.
Here we go. You're facing the city. 3,
right.
2, 1, go. See, this is a cool little thing that this plane can do. See, look how high you are up. We weren't even this high up. So let's see he can... What?
See everything from here.
Yeah, I told you I went higher this time around. See, this is the highest a bambushka's ever been with me. So if you guys have a stock bambushka, I would recommend you keeping it. And because you could do that, and
it's funny because I was watching a video yesterday about the bambushka, and this dude's friend wasn't paying attention. He drove right into the dude's bambushka and got trapped. And his Deluxa was stopped without missiles.
Oh, rip.
I know.
But you could see everything from up here.
The bad part is that the dude went out of hover mode as soon as the dude went over the water.
Oh, rip.
Definitely.
But guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what are you most looking forward in this DLC? Because I can... Bennies.
Me personally, I'm looking for the Bennies and some new vehicles.
Yeah, that's been over a half a year. 7 months since we've seen anything in this game. Like, you know, like, for the people that are hating on Rockstar about this
Come on now.
DLC.
They're working from home now.
Yeah, it's
Come
a
on.
pandemic. We're the globe all around the world. I don't care where you're at, but we're in a pandemic right now. Cut them some slack. Do you want them to sit there, all the Rockstar Game employees, to die, and we don't get anything until they rebuild their whole staff there? Hello? You guys are stupid.
Y'all gotta think about it. Y'all are rushing them for GTA 6. They're not releasing that for another 4 years. I hope y'all
No,
do realize that.
wrong.
Actually, right.
No.
Because they're remastering GTA 5 on the PS5, which is gonna take them longer because of new DLCs.
Well, there was a leak out there. It's stage 2022. So,
Actually, yeah, it's 2023.
but yeah, like, I'm gonna go get a helicopter from the base here and fly up to Maze Bank and see if he lands
Better
there.
hurry, because I'm right here.
I'm going as fast as I can. This damn freaking plane is so damn slow. And
I'll tell it to giddy up.
it isn't that a horse. I wish it was, but I mean, I'm on plane land, dumbass. See, but guys that hate on Rockstar, you guys need to stop because you know they're doing their best from home. They don't have.
Oh!
They don't have. See, guys, they don't have a You know, they don't have a. You know, they don't have the mechanics, or they don't have the stuff that they do at the office.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I about fell off.
But yeah, like, you know, I'm looking for the new Benny, you know, Benny vehicles that comes out, dude. That's mine.
Hurry
Looking
up.
forward
Get in
to.
here.
I'm in a buzzard now, so.
Hurry up, Slowpoke.
The plane just got landed. What am I supposed to do? See the trick of it is with the Bambushka guys. You want to get a stock Bambushka. If you have it customized, it won't work. See, Rockstar, you need to remove that because it was a lot of fun with the. It would have been a lot faster to get up there with a customized variant with the engine and so.
Shit, at that point, I wouldn't be able to stay in there.
Yep, he landed on top of the roof here. He just didn't get it to the top point. And it's kind of funny. He landed it in the same exact spot. Nope. But I mean, you know, I mean, but it, you know, I mean, so what else are you looking forward to, Bloody, besides the vehicles and the bennies and stuff?
I don't know. I'm just looking forward for the new update.
See, I'm looking forward to the new missions.
Not so much. I'll play them, but I just know they're not going to turn out like they're supposed to.
No, I mean the yacht missions and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The yacht missions are gonna like be brand new, but the adversary modes are gonna be like a repeat of the bunker series.
And I swear, if I see anything in the comment section about, oh, it's just a repeat. Oh yeah, it's gonna be garbage no matter what. Give them a break, for real. They can't do anything.
It's a pandemic. People, and that goes, you know, I really rarely talk about politics, guys. You know, But I'm gonna say this, Trump, if you're watching this, you're a jackass. You say kids are immune to this, immune to coronavirus. Fuck that shit. There was a 7-year-old that passed away. I don't this past week because of coronavirus. And you want to refuse? I'll help you.
Please don't. I'm not trying to get off. I'm trying to get up there. No.
Oh shit. Oh no. I thought you were trying to get off.
No, I'm trying to get up to the top.
But yeah, guys, you know, give
Rockstar.
Give Rockstar a break, guys. They're doing what they can for us players that love GTA, and you know, for those that love, you know, Red Dead. They're doing what they can. They can't do everything because they only have laptops.
What do you want your subscribers to see me do?
I don't know. You've done everything on my live streams, dude. I remember you did it on live stream. I think it was a year and a half ago, where you flew upside down in the tunnel there in your damn Hydra. You know, or was it the B-11 Strike Force?
Oh, it's Hydra. The B-11 wasn't out yet.
But yeah, guys, like Trump, you know, you gotta realize, you gotta go on the facts, just like my governor's doing. See, these governors open way too fast.
I've watched, and it's sad. It's very sad to see these World War II vets pass away from this COVID.
You know, and wear your damn mask. Stop freaking, you know, because you're just infecting other people. You know, you should be charged as endangering the welfare of a child, because kids can get it too. If you're not wearing a mask and you don't have your kids wear a mask, you should be charged with endangering the welfare of a child, because they can get sick and die just like anybody else can. But you guys think that are the haters out there that don't believe in wearing masks or whatever. Don't put the kids through that sickness, because it's a very sickness that attacks the lungs. And if you can't breathe, you won't live. And everything. And
just imagine, it feels like you can't get oxygen. It literally feels like carbon dioxide just like attacked your lungs. And that's what COVID pretty much is carbon dioxide mixed in.
and people don't wear their mask like damn freaking idiots that think, oh yeah, I can fight this disease, oh God's on my side. Oh yeah. And that's the other thing, Casey. If you're watching this, because I know you're subscribed to my channel, I'm sorry I'm going to say this, but you're not God's only priority. No one is.
Everyone on this world he's worried about.
See, he does what he can for people. You're not his only priority. I've been trying to explain it to you, but you keep thinking to yourself, oh, yeah, God's on my side. Oh, I won't get sick. I won't die if God's on my side. God can't be there 24/7. He's a busy thing, or whatever you want to call it. If he's a person or whatever, he's busy. You know, trying to trying to help find a cure for this thing. You know, I mean, there was a COVID years ago. There was a certain strain of it that it was so weak that it didn't do anything, really. But the thing of it is that, you know, as much as I say, oh, God's on my side, I could still get sick. And people don't still, you know. And that's the other thing. A little bit of history lesson here, a little bit of a lesson of psychology. Never treat anyone that has PTSD and you know that they have it. Don't treat them like a pile of garbage. Because if you start to treat them with disrespect, you're going to freaking see a different side of them you've never seen before. And don't ever say that they're consumed by hate. Because that's the worst thing that can ever happen. Is it like, for example, I'm not out of respect for him. I got a text message from somebody about a month ago saying I was consumed by hate. Or blinded by hate. What was it now, Bloody? I sent you the message.
Blinded.
This person said I was blinded by hate. I'm not. Because if I was, I would not give a crap about anyone. I wouldn't be playing with Bloody right now. I would be telling everybody to screw off. But I don't.
But the only reason why that it doesn't go that way is also because of me.
Because if it wasn't for him, I would have told everybody to screw off by now. Even you, Casey, if you're watching this. Because, let me tell you, the way you've been treating me lately is a bit pathetic. Now, I will expose you for that one. No offense to you, but I'm going to tell you on this. I can't, with my mental health, you say I can control it, fuck you. Because I can't. Excuse me for my language, but I can't control that. No one can. It's hard to control PTSD. Look it up. That's what the internet's there for. I've been trying to tell you for ages now, Casey. It's hard to control it. You try to put yourself in my damn shoes for once. Because Bloody can confirm that I've been there for him when his grandfather passed away. And when his father passed away, I was there for him. I put myself in his shoes. So, I mean, seriously. And then when you don't get what you want, when something's stressful, you just go to push me away. Maybe you're the one that is blinded by the hate. No offense to you about this, but the thing of it is, you need to get your head out of your ass. And everybody that watches this, drop a like on the video if you agree with me that he should get his head out of his ass. And I'm not going to share the names of these people that say you stabbed them in the back so many times that they're lucky, that you're lucky to have them as friends still. I mean, seriously, no offense to you, but you need to grow up. You're 26 years of age, dude. I care about you, but you need to freaking stop this acting. You need to stop putting your life at risk. You need to start hearing people out and not freaking hanging up on somebody when they ask you a simple question. I wanted some explanations. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right on this video before I get questioned and in case he says something on the video. I said, what type of friend are you? Because I wanted to know. Because he's been leaving me hanging for years now. And stuff. When my grandmother passed away and I was trying to get a hold of him, he didn't answer the phone. He kept saying he was damn busy. The only one to ever answer when I called was Bloody. So you there, Casey, you need to grow the hell up. You're blinded by hate. Your family is so screwed up. And my mother and father want you to know that. It's coming from them.
And the sad thing is, I had school to deal with in that process.
It's not hard. It's not easy to lose a grandparent. Bloody knows what I'm talking about. He lost his grandfather a year and a half ago or something. I forget now. 2 years. And I lost my grandmother in 2015 or 2016 or whatever.
And I lost my dad for 8 years.
So, I mean, it's hard to lose somebody you care about. So maybe, Casey, you need to start understanding where somebody's coming from. And stop talking out of your ass like you think you're a big shot. When you're not. When you were living here, you were a good person. You were nice to be around. And now I could hardly stand to even talk to you anymore, Casey. Because you keep saying, oh, I need to grow up. I need to do this. I need to do that. Ever since you went there, you became an ass. Your family thinks I'm a jackass. You know, maybe at times I can be, but because you piss me off. And I want...
Not one time that my family thought you were a jackass.
See, his family likes me, Bloody. If I was to move anywhere, it'd be with his family. Because they accept me for who I am. They don't call me a jackass. Whenever I'm on the phone with Bloody, or whatever, his mother says, oh, tell him I said hi. Same thing with his grandmother.
And my mom could be severely pissed at me.
I
And
mean,
all of a sudden, her mood changes.
seriously. Because they should have a problem with a 16-year-old talking to a 25-year-old.
Not a damn problem.
Not a damn problem. They treat me like family. And even his mother's mother, you know, likes me, I guess. His grandmother on her side, I think.
On my mom's side, yeah.
So, and his sister liked me because I talked to your sister once before.
Yeah.
You know.
Not what y'all are thinking.
So, his sister. And you know, I've been treated much better by his family than your family. Because of your family, dude, I almost want to kill myself. Because of what they're saying about me, because, you know, but then I thought, I'm not going to let those people win. I'm not a jackass. I've been trying to do everything to help you. I spent
In the times that your account got banned, Warditys, and you asked Casey for help.
Casey's like, oh, I can't. You know,
And what happened?
then I call him, then he does something about it. He goes out of his way. Him and his grandmother go out of his way and gets me a PlayStation card every single darn time. And even though it was a mistake or the wrong card or whatever on my phone plan or whatever, they went out of their way again and got me a phone card or whatever.
Not
you know,
just to mention your account got banned for $800.
yeah, see, I asked for help. I didn't expect to get it, but they did. And then the other thing is I remember his grandfather, right? He came in with two $25 gift cards, right? And he says, hey, one's for you and one's for Warditys. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't ask for that. Or is it $50?
It was 25 each.
It was 25 each, and I didn't even ask for that, really. And, you know, and this is where I'm gonna say people need to stop treating people with like crap, because that's gonna cause them to feel down inside. You don't know what they're dealing with, you know, personally. Like, there could be something that I'm not even telling you, Casey, for a reason, because you go and blab everything. And I have screenshots to prove that you do. I said something to you when you went to your brother about it. That's why I can't trust you with anything I say. I say it stays between you and me, and then guess what? He goes and tells his brother. And that's why I can't trust that. You know, I don't care if Bloody tells his grandmother something, because she don't judge like his family does.
Well, sorry, I'll give a little hint, and that's it.
So, I mean, like, I'm not trying to be mean, Casey.
When someone says, in between me and you, that conversation is not supposed to go anywhere but locked in between the both.
Yeah, it's like,
And
seriously.
if you go in to break that trust, and that loyalty of trust, then you can no longer be trusted as a friend.
Yeah, it is, and he says, oh, to forgive people 70 by 7 and live the life of the Bible the way it wants you to. No, God gives you a free will. Everyone a free will. He doesn't expect you to live by the Bible. Jesus died on the cross for our sins. I know there's going to be probably haters on that. I understand that. I respect that. But you got to understand this, Casey. Jesus died on the cross for our sins. If we fuck up, he died for those mistakes, Casey. We're not perfect. No one is. No one is. So, you say, have God, or I got God on my side. Oh, I got, read the Bible or something. I'm motivated enough to try to go get my pastor's license or whatever you want to call it. All it takes is for me to pay $25 and I get ordained in 24 to 48 hours, in my state. That's all it costs, really. And I could start working in a church. And I could be called pastor and everything. And, yeah, I believe in God.
Yeah, I do too. But you don't necessarily have to go to a church to learn about him.
See, yeah, some of the Bible.
Learn it all at home.
See, some of the Bible is true. All the Bible is true. All of the things that happen in the Bible are true. But they don't go and say you have to do everything that the Bible says for you to do. So it says forgive somebody 70 times 7. So let's say I were to murder someone's mother. So let's say I wouldn't do that. But let's say I were to murder Bloody's grandmother. I wouldn't expect him to forgive me for that. You know what I mean? That's just an example. I wouldn't expect that. For anybody to forgive me about that. That's the one thing you never. Or rape. So let's say if someone rapes me, am I supposed to forgive that person?
No.
So he could go do it again? No. Because you forgive only certain things. I forgive minor things. I don't forgive serious things that keep going on and on and on and on and on. It's going to be hard for me to forgive you, Casey, because you've been treating me like this for years now. I gave you a chance. Because let me tell you something, Casey. I'm not going to give you their names, but when I first met you, there were 4 people to be exact, that we worked with. You might know them. And they told me to watch out for you. You're nothing but a backstabber loser. They said some other choice word, which I'm not going to repeat. It's the R word, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But the thing of it is, I gave you a chance, regardless of what people said about you. I didn't give a crap what people thought. But then you're starting to prove them right. Casey, I gave you that chance 5 years ago. I trusted you. The reason why I moved in with you, Casey, back then, is because I knew you needed help. That apartment was always a mess. You would always have dirty dishes every time I came in there. And it was disgusting. So I decided to move in there. I acted like
helped, the other turned you down.
So I mean, see, Casey, you never returned a favor on that. You never want to help me, even though I went out of my way for years to help you. When that guy tried to gouge out your eye, what did I do? I came there when I didn't even want to, because of the bed bug situation there. I didn't want to. I put my life at risk to come there for you, Casey. I want you to realize what I've done for you. And you never did anything for me like that. Yeah, you might have bought me. Yeah, like, for example. Bloody. He bought me a thing of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right?
Yep.
He didn't have to do that. I'm grateful for what he did. But then I returned the favor. I bought him a pack of Magic cards because I knew he liked that. Now what did he do? He bought me a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards again, but a bigger box, wasting his money, which I didn't want him to do. So then I returned the favor and bought him an even more bigger box of the frickin'. It went on for most of the night because Walmart's open 24/7 where I live. Besides when the COVID's going on. But back then, back in 2018, whenever that was, he went ahead and bought me a knife that was $50-some. So I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to buy him a much bigger box of Magic cards. That was $70. And my God, finally it stopped there. But other than that, he hasn't done much of anything for me. Besides a drink here and there on the food stamp card or whatever. I asked for that. And he would get it. Like, you know. But other than that, guys, I asked him one day for a game. I was testing him to see what he would say because, you know, he kind of falls for everything that his family says. So I tested the waters. So I asked him for the game SpongeBob SquarePants, whatever, Rehydrate or whatever. So basically what I said was, I said, can you get this game for me? It's only 20 bucks or whatever. He says, oh, we'll have to see. It's up to my brother. I'm like, why? Oh, he has my unemployment card. And I'm like, what the hell? You know, it shouldn't be up to him. It should be up to you. In reality. You know what I mean? Bloody?
Yeah.
So, I mean, so in the comment section down below, I want you guys to tell me what you guys think. If it's fucked up, what he's doing, if I should even forgive him, or if I should even be friends. I know what Bloody thinks, but I want you guys to tell me what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I was going to tell you guys to go check his channel out, but I'm not going to do that anymore because he'll probably post some shit that's not even true. That's what he does. Because so I don't know how true this is, but somebody said that he was spreading a rumor about me, a very sick rumor, saying that I raped somebody. And I never did that. I'm not like that. So, I mean, with him saying that to a friend of his that lives here in New York State that get me in a lot of trouble, you know, Casey, I have a lot of stuff on you. You might be able to get away with some of the stuff I have on you. Like the one day, I don't think you were asleep, but I could get you for attempted rape. Because I got 7 years. So I got 2 more years to decide that. If you keep up this stuff, I will have you arrested. I will press charges on that because it happened several times. And it was when I slept over there. For the first night, he did this. You know what I mean? What would you think of a person when you first start working with the kid and he starts bothering you, saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? And you say that you're just trying to find out what you want to do or what you're doing, you know, for that night of work, and he still won't leave you alone. You know, and then on my break, he randomly gives me his number out of nowhere. And then he asked me to come over for a sleepover. What do you think about that one? Bloody.
It's a little weird.
Like, how would you feel like if somebody asked you to come for a sleepover after you just met them? It was kind of weird, let me tell you that much. I was freaked the hell out. I said, just wait a little bit. Wait a few weeks. And maybe. He gave me his number, which is kind of creepy. I didn't give him my number right away. I just texted him when I felt like it. Because I had his number and everything. It was kind of creepy. And you know what's also even creepier? What he does is, dude, he goes and adds my friends on Facebook. Randomly.
Okay, that's even a little bit weirder.
Like, he's adding friends that he doesn't even know. I've been approached about that. But I don't go like his stepmother did. His stepmother asked him why he was adding random people on her friends list. You know, but now I keep seeing my friends list becoming his friend list. And it's kind of weird. Like, I mean, the girls I friend request, and they accept it, then he goes and friend requests them. What is he trying to do? And he's also sabotaged me dating somebody at one point. You know, and, you know, if I really wanted to, you know, see, I've reached out to a friend of mine that actually helped find this woman that he was looking for years. Then he turns his back on me, like he just did again. This is the third time he's done it. Because, you know, I mean, Bloody and I do have some disagreements, I'll admit that, but not as bad as Casey's. Casey, you know, gets to, you know? I'm getting to the point where my family is going to say, my family is right about you, I'm not your friend anymore. Because first we have a plan, then he says he can't talk to me for a few weeks. And then he randomly calls me, and then acts like this. You know, I mean, seriously, guys. See, never ever, you know, treat your friend like that. That's gone out of their way to help you. You know, I mean, that gone out of their way to help you. Let me tell you a bit of a story. You know, what do you think about this one, right? So one day, someone steals his food out of his fridge, right? Out of Casey's fridge. What did I do? I spent my own money, spent over $100 on him for food for the month. And not once did he ever repay me. What do you think about that, Bloody?
I'm not sure.
And then I went out of my way to get him out of a stressful situation and being abused in this guy's home. And what do I get? I get disrespected again. Shortly after. He makes amends with me and it treats me like shit. So, I mean, he does this constantly. That just, you know, just between, you know, I know he's probably going to watch this. And he's probably going to be like, why are you talking shit about me? I'm talking the truth. I'm talking to truth. Because I don't know what he's going to say. But I am talking the God honest truth here. Because I'm venting right now, guys. Because I'm going to use this platform to vent and everything. So if I just randomly pop on here and start talking, just randomly walking around in a game, you know why. Because that's why I'm creating this new character that is going to be like me. Because that Shatter said, when you have a character, you want to be yourself. Don't ever act like something that you're not. So my character, Snakes the Clown, is going to be like me. I'm a very careful person, and that clown character is going to be very careful as well. And, you know, I mean, I can spend all day talking about this. Because I've been backstabbed several times by people. Another one I'm going to freaking talk about tonight. Because it's been bothering me ever since. Bloody mentioned him the one day. Is this guy named Moto.
Oh boy.
I only known him for maybe a year before he done this shit. The Bloody introduced me to him one day. And he was very mean to me, right? I was like, oh, here we go again. And then I'm like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm leaving the damn party because I'm not dealing with this today. I don't know what the hell was going on. And next thing you know, Bloody reinvites me to another party with him about a week later. And next thing you know, what Moto says, look what the cat drug in. I'll always remember that line that he said. And you know, I mean, seriously, guys. Don't even get me started on that. I went out of my way to be there for him. When he was going through school and everything, you know, I played even though he was creepy at some points, and you know, I was trying to be there for him even though it creeped me the hell out with some of the shit that he was saying. And you know, I mean, and then Moto introduced me to this other person. His name was Wolf Guardian _1 or Wolf _Guardian 1 or whatever. And he freaking Moto backstabbed me for his crew, and I was, trying to be there for Wolf Guardian and their crew, and then they thought I was going to backstab them once they gave me $200 billion, and then they threatened to hack my account, and then Moto threatened that if I keep talking to Bloody, my ass is grass, and within the past 6 months, I got a message from Moto again on Facebook saying, "Oh, if I don't stop talking to this girl named Princess, this girl that I don't even know. First of all, not one girl I'm friends with on here besides one, I believe. One or two that I know of." And he threatened saying, "Oh, if I don't stop talking to her, I said something to offend her," and stuff like that, and I never, ever talked to this girl. At one point when I was in this crew, I did talk to her, but and she was when Wolf Guardian wasn't in the party, she was flirting with me and Moto and everything. So I mean, it's a stressful situation. So I'm gonna let Bloody take over and tell his side of the story here.
I kind of don't want to talk about that.
Do it, because I'm in the bathroom right now. I don't want them sitting in silence here.
Okay, you're live streaming, you're in the bathroom.
Just talk.
All I'm gonna, like, I can't even stand there's so many things I want to say about him, but I won't go to that extent.
Oh, dude, you can. I've already said enough about Casey. You heard what I said to freaking Casey. So.
No, mine goes way down off in there. But, all I'm gonna say is that Moto is just a complete asshole. And that the fact
You said what now?
Moto is a complete asshole for everything he's done to us.
Yeah, I mean, and even Adil. See, I have a feeling.
Adil, I don't know what happened to Adil. Adil just like disappeared and never came back.
See, what I think what happened is Moto threatened him, and it's kind of scary and kind of wondering if he's okay if Moto did something to him. And if I find out that happened, I will find Moto and freaking do something to him, because Adil was a good person. I can tell you that much. He didn't like all the drama and everything. I can understand why he's not on right now. But Moto had no right to treat Adil like that either. Spreading, you're saying, getting a deal in the middle of everything, and then the deal got threatened to be hacked, and I mean, a deal was even on his side at one point. Remember that, Bloody?
Uh-huh.
And he turns his back on a deal. See, about Moto, guys, the one thing that you don't really understand about Moto, he will act nice to you, then he'll turn like this, like a snap of a finger. He doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself. Like, he thinks that, oh yeah, I changed. Oh, fuck that shit. You have not changed. You're a backstabber. All you care about is this Wolf Guardian asshole. I mean, and then he goes and threatens a little kid. Because of how old were you? You were 14 at the time, 14, 13, or maybe 12?
12. I was 12.
12 or 13. Because it was
12.
about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And
I'm 16. If that was 13, it'd been 3 years.
So So, guys, what do you think about that? Moto, this guy, asshole threatening a 13-year-old or 12-year-old at the time. Come on, you don't
What?
stoop to that level.
Um, Wardity.
Yeah.
What's more fucked up? A drug dealer gets put in prison for life, but a convicted child molester is sentenced to 10 years.
Hmm.
Shouldn't it be backwards?
Yeah. You know, that, all these weird sentences that people are getting these days, it's kind of fucked up. It's just, this law, this criminal justice system, you know, is fucked up.
I need to sell my nightclub. It's at 500,000 almost.
I would let it get up a little bit higher.
I'm letting it go to 500 because I'm at 13.5 and I would get a good amount of money out of it.
Yeah, like when it gets to that point, we'll get into a session and everything and go from there. But the thing
I'm
is,
at 47.
but yeah, like, you know, don't treat your friends with disrespect because you never know. You want to treat your friends with gratitude because you got to be happy with who you have in your life. Don't ever, you know, take them for granted because they may not be there in the future. You know,
One day you should wake up and they're gone.
like, you know, I mean,
Just like the day of my grandpa. I
you
went to
never.
spend time with my grandma, and we went to bed that night. Woke up the next day. I fell asleep halfway through the day. She comes home in tears.
So I mean, so don't ever treat your friends with disrespect because you never know when you're gonna need
Or,
them one day.
or your parents.
Because you might need them. You know, I may
More
say
than
some.
you'll ever need.
My parents and I don't get along all the time, but I still care about them. I may say some hurtful things to them and everything, but sometimes I don't even mean it. But you know, try having what I have. Try having PTSD and everything, and then you'll understand. Because sometimes you say things that you don't even mean. Because basically what's going on with me is that, don't call me crazy, because basically what happens is if, so let's say, for example, is that Bloody is saying something in a way that can make me have a flashback to where somebody was talking to me back years ago. So let's say he says something that triggers that flashback, a certain sort of trauma in my life, and when when he says it again, he's gonna get a response of that age that I was. So let's say he says something when I was 5. He's gonna get a response of to a 5-year-old. So yeah,
And sometimes he can't pull out of it.
you know, and Casey, you don't understand how hard it is to go through that. You're never there for me to understand it. You never are. You just say, oh, I gotta grow up, I gotta learn to control it. It's very hard to control. You don't have that. Don't judge me.
PTSD. PTSD is one of the hardest things to ever control.
There's not even one particular medicine that can that help control it. You gotta be on like 4 or 5 different medications.
Actually, PTSD can be controlled, but not as easy. But Tourette's is the hardest out of everything.
So, I mean, and I've almost committed suicide because of my PTSD, and Bloody knows that.
Yes. And the reason why he's still here is because of it.
And you know, and if I ever do commit suicide, I know, or Bloody know who's to blame for that. Because, you know, because of what Casey said to me, keeps replaying in my head. Over and over and over again. You know, to make me think, maybe the world would be a better place without me if I'm consumed by hate or blinded by hate. And if I end up killing myself, you're gonna be in one hell of because my father did say, if anybody is at fault, if I die because of suicide, he will be going after you personally in the court of law. He'll be suing that person. He will make sure that that person is charged with murder. And I hate to tell you, one of his friends is a police officer. So I'm not going to give you his name or what department he works for. I can only tell you that he's a police officer. You'll have every police officer on you. You will not, and and my cousin also did say that he will make sure if anybody causes me to kill myself, they will pay the price, either through, because he's a correctional officer, and I'm not going to give you his name or where he works either. I'm just saying he's a correctional officer, out of respect for him. And I have another family member that's part of the military. So, you're kind of screwed, whoever you are, if I ever die because of suicide. I'm going to tell you a bit of a story. Not the full story, because that's for the family and everything. So basically what happened, my cousin killed himself because he stole a lot of money from my uncle for this drugs. And I don't know what type of drugs it was. I think it was... what's the one where you shoot up in your arm? Meth or something?
Cocaine. No, meth.
Yeah, meth. And... So
Meth or heroin?
No, I think it was heroin. So my cousin was like... So he was shooting up heroin. And then he was stealing money from my uncle on
heroin.
Heroin, and he and my uncle noticed that there was money missing from the bank account, over $5,000 worth. And one day when they went to the bank and everything, before they went to the bank, my cousin says, "All right, I gotta go in the house and do something." And next thing you know it, my uncle heard the gunshot. Do with that what you will, because he killed himself, shooting himself with the gun. And my uncle still wants to kill the drug dealer that caused his son's death and everything. Or he wants to kill the person that got my cousin hooked on heroin. So, I mean, let me tell you, if you cause me death because of suicide or whatever, or natural causes, you're going to have a lot of people to deal with, wherever you are. I don't care if it's some random bully. I don't care if it's some, if it's this guy that I'm no longer friends with, or Casey. Casey says a lot of hurtful things that put me in mental distress, guys, and caused me to have freakouts and shit. So Casey, you need to realize what you're doing, because what you say that I need to learn how to control it puts extra stress on me to cause me to think about suicide. And I asked the counselor about this. Just because you caused me to think that way, you could be charged with something. I forget what it's called, but it's since you know that I have PTSD and you talk to me like that, you've known that I have PTSD since 2017, since I was last in college. It was when I told you I had PTSD, Casey, when I had it. And, I mean, sorry to keep going on and on, guys, but it's just bothering me. It would anybody else if he went through what I went through in the past couple months. I've been trying to reach out to Casey. He just ignores me. Even Bloody tried to reach out to him. What does he do? ignores him? What did Bloody ever do to him? You know, what do you think about that, Bloody? What do you think about him ignoring you like that?
It's a little bullshit when you know you're trying to teach somebody what PTSD is really about.
See, Casey doesn't really give a shit about any of that. He just cares about one thing. If he gets what he wants.
Well, I don't give a fuck what he wants.
Because if
he wants to play that game, I can make that a living hell.
Because you got, like, Casey, you gotta be careful what you wish for. Because you say you want me to grow up, you want me to get tougher. Oh, I will get tougher. And you're not gonna like me. Because every bad thing you say to me, I'm gonna tell you to fuck off. I'm gonna be a lot like Charlie. You're turning me into Charlie. To be honest with you. You're turning me into that fool. Maybe I'm starting to see why he hit you. Because you were doing this to him. I'm not trying to be a jerk by saying that, but you're just starting to prove him right. By treating me like this. Maybe you're treating him like this. And I don't give a crap what you say. Oh, that you know that. You're like, I can tell you. He's going to say, you know that's bullshit. And I'm like, you know, it's not bullshit. Because the way, you know, I'm still not going to be Charlie's friend, but you file police reports on him. You know, I had a right to file a police report on him, but you know, I wish you would have gotten arrested when you egged that church. It still bothers me till this day. I asked a church. I asked somebody that went to church with me. He was my old gym teacher. On what he thought about that. He said you should have went to jail for your first offense. You should have either had a fine, or you should have went to jail for 24 hours, or even 30 days. Because you got off lucky because you went to the church. That's kind of unfair because the guy that didn't get away with it was not from the church. He didn't go to church. He was an atheist, I believe. And the guy didn't get charged with anything. Or Casey and another guy didn't get charged with anything. Because the pastor only had them repaint the church and pay for the paint. And then this other kid that did the same exact thing that they both did. Guess what? The pastor pressed charges on him. The one person. Because he didn't go to jail. Or because he didn't go to the church. He wasn't a part of the church family. That's kind of favoritism right there. What do you think about that, Bloody?
Favoritism, just like you said.
So basically, for the guy that had the charges pressed against him, which I'm going to talk to him about it, he can actually go and sue the pastor for it. Because basically, he should have let this guy go. And had the same punishment that the Casey and the other guy had. And I mean, that's favoritism. You can't do that. You know I understand it's the pastor's choice, but at the end of the day, it's wrong. It's like me being a pastor and you deface my church, and it's 3 people. I let the people go that goes in my church, and then one person that doesn't, they get arrested. I would never do that. If I was going to let the two off, I would let the other one off with doing the same thing that the 2 are doing. You know, being fair. What God would want. God wants fairness. And everything. You know, but if you did it again, I would press charges on all 3 of you. Not just 1, not 2, but all 3 of you. You know, I'm fair like that. But, you know, it's getting hard to forgive somebody that keeps doing the same shit over and over and over again and saying the same exact damn shit over and over again, you know? It just you, if you were in my shoes, guys, you would be like, yeah, you'd probably go tell Case to go fuck himself by now. You know, I mean, and that's probably what Bloody's thinking.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I'm not like that. But the only time I will tell you to go fuck yourself is if that you start being rude to me and you're telling me that, oh, I need to control PTSD. You can't, really. You would have to find a really good distraction to control PTSD.
The only reason why that Warditys hasn't flipped out on me as much as he has everyone else is because I've researched his problem. It's impossible to keep it on a straight focused mind when PTSD starts.
And you don't have to be in a combat to have PTSD. That's the other thing people don't understand. It can happen to anybody that has any sort of bad trauma in their life.
You can be born with it, literally.
So I mean, for the people that think, oh, you have to gotta be in war, you're wrong. You know,
PTSD doesn't just come from war. It just comes from drama and you being traumatized.
Yeah, like sometimes I have a flat when my parents now are, you know, arguing. I have a flashback to where my biological parents are arguing. Like I freeze, and that whole flashback to when I was like 2 and everything. I will just freeze, and you will not be able to get a response from me because I was only 2 at the time. So, I mean,
his mind isn't a reset. It resets back to the time that happened.
So,
I mean, you might get a hum out of him, maybe, if you're lucky.
Or if I was older than 2, you'd get like a 5-year-old response. Or I would start random throwing a temper tantrum or whatever.
It's weird because PTSD takes you back. It gives you memories that you don't want to remember.
So I mean,
it's bad because PTSD can give you an angry issue, and it gets to the point to where you can't feel the pain anymore.
So I mean, that's why so many people kill themselves.
Your nervous system just shuts down at that point when you get to that limit.
And
you could literally punch a brick wall, break a sink, and not even feel the pain.
I'm going to tell you what I did. You know, and I don't even remember doing it. You know, my uncle comes home drunk, just like my father did years ago, and I had a flashback of it. And my adopted mother comes up to me and tries to stop me from going to confront him. And I grabbed her by the throat. I don't even remember doing it. You know, and the next thing you know, I came to on my futon sitting, not realizing what happened. So for you, Casey, to freaking say, oh, you gotta learn to control it.
Casey, if you're listening, I want you to do something. If you actually knew what it felt like to lose something precious, and actually know what it's like to lose a lot of things in life, have you ever thought about it? That when you try to tell somebody to do something, and they can't physically do it, it'd be like you being paralyzed from your hips down, not being able to do anything. Nah, better yet, your neck and down, not be able to control your body. and somebody was just beating you up for no fucking reason.
Because I know
That's what it feels like on somebody on the inside that has PTSD.
because I
Because
know
their
how.
nervous system shuts down and they can't feel any of the pain
See,
that they're feeling to someone else.
I know I know that he knows what it feels like to lose someone he cares about. His grandfather. His grandfather passed away of
I know,
Alzheimer's.
but the way he acts like he don't give two fucks about anyone else.
Yeah, he just thinks about himself. Everything that pops up, oh, wow, yeah, God, trust in God. Yeah, I do. But the thing of it is, you can't always
You can't,
depend on God all the time.
you can't let God do everything for you in life.
Because if that was the case, everyone would be perfect. Everyone would be the same. That would be a boring life. Because
And everybody wouldn't be homeless. These homeless that have to live in this fucking pandemic that are getting killed on the daily, left and right, right and left. It's sad because you're watching people that don't even have a home, but have families that don't want them.
you know, and look, you know, here's an example of caringness, right? I'm gonna use your grandmother as an example.
Go for it.
I remember the one day I said, you know, when I get enough money, I want to move somewhere. And what did your grandmother say? Come live here. I'm like, where? At my house. I'm like, what? And I'm like, it was shocking to me. And Bloody was right there.
I was lost for words.
I'm like, you just invited a random stranger into your home to live. Because you didn't even meet in person. You talked to on the phone. But you didn't meet in person. I could be some random murderer that's trying to get your trust and shit, you know? I mean, seriously. And
But you can always tell from the good and bad.
I'm just saying, I'm not a murderer, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying that it was weird that she offered a place, her house, for me to stay for nothing, really. When I got there. You know, it's like weird. And then your mother said I could come live there too at your mother's house. And then
you just got like double places to go.
and that's the other thing. His grandfather, right? From what Bloody told me, it's just about 2 or 3 months ago, as I recall. You said that your grandfather wanted me to have your last name.
Our family's last name.
Yeah, your family's last name. He wanted me to become Warren Riggs, basically. That came out of nowhere. Even asked Bloody about that one.
And before he passed away, he even heard it for himself.
So, I mean, I was like, what the hell? You know, literally he said, well, what's going on, Mr. Riggs? Like, what the hell? And
when did I come part of the Riggs family?
yeah, I'm like, seriously? It just kind of... I'm like, it took me a while to piece it together. See...
It stunned you.
See...
Badly.
See, you know why why I say the things I do about your family, Casey? It's because they not once treated me right, ever. Like your grandmother calls me a bragger because I just answered her damn questions. That's judgmental right there. And, you know, then your father thinks I'm some psycho that's gonna kill you if you moved in with me. Then your grandmother, or then your, you know, sister thinks I'm this bad guy when I did nothing but help you. And, you know, and your grandmother hated me for years upon years and thought I sexually molested you.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
So, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, Casey, but no offense to you, but you're sitting there turning into your relatives there. The longer you stay there, the more you turn into them.
I was
And
like, huh? What are you talking about?
you know,
And I
you
was
could
like,
see it.
oh,
You could see it. You know,
let it be.
like if I had a penny, or if I had a dollar for every time Casey said he was gonna call me, and he never did, I would be a millionaire. I would have this much amount of money in real life. So, you know what I mean? I mean, seriously. No offense to you, Casey, but sometimes, as a friend, Casey, I'm gonna tell you this: you need to get your head out of your ass and start being yourself again. 'Cause every time you don't get what you want, you don't get your way, you become this immature asshole that treats everybody bad, but your immediate family. Just imagine you talk like this to your brother would beat your ass. You know, your brother Alan wouldn't do shit. Or wouldn't take that shit. The reason why I was trying to talk you out of doing those races and that stock car, is because I care about you. I don't want to get or see you in a car accident. Cause those compact cars.
Or yet dead.
See, I try to talk you out of things that your decision process is kind of mixed up lately because of your brother. No offense to him, but it's the reason why I'm it's because I care about you. I don't want you going down the dark path again. Because I see that, I'm sure Bloody doesn't want to see you go down that dark road.
No, sir.
I care about you, but you're making it hard for me too. I've been trying to reach out to you, but you've been doing nothing but just ignoring me. And that's rude. You say you don't ignore me? I bet you if I sent you screenshots or bloody screenshots, he can confirm that he's been ignoring me. Last time, I'm gonna look on Facebook right now, and I'm gonna tell you when is the last time that him and I spoke. Let's see here. Because you sent something on July 29th. No response. Then I sent something on July 25th. That was almost a month ago. I'm like, yo, bro, are you okay? And no response. I'm sending it to Bloody so he can confirm it that I'm not lying. So, right there. What do you see on that photo I just sent you?
Are you okay, bro?
No, and it's because I care about him. I asked him if he was okay because I haven't heard from him in 2 weeks at the point. Now it's been almost a month.
Yeah.
So, what were you gonna say now? What?
Rip. I don't remember.
So, I mean,
I just can't wait. Tuesday.
But if I were you, Casey, and for anybody, it just goes out for everyone that has friends. If I were you, I would start treating your friends with respect. Because don't take your friends for granted. Because, I just don't want to see everyone treated like garbage. Because in my father's day and age, Casey, if you were to act like this in front of his father, and you were in that household, you would get your mouth punched.
Who? So,
basically, I'm going to tell you this. When my father was young, right?
Oh.
So basically, my grandfather, my dad's father,
She is so boring.
So basically, yeah, everyone heard that in the live stream. But I'm gonna tell you this. So basically, when my dad came into the room one day, and his mother removed dirty magazines from underneath his bed or something, and he went into his mother's room, I believe, and said, "Ma, what the fuck is this? Where the fuck is my magazines?" And guess what? His father, my granddad flew in that damn room, hit him in the shoulder so hard, my dad still feels it till this very day. Just think about that, Casey. Your family don't do that. Just think about it. If you were in my family was a lot more strict than yours. If I would have mouthed off to my grandmother, she'd be like, keep talking like that and I'll smack your face. She wasn't lenient like your grandmother is, Casey. And my father ain't that lenient like your father is or mother. I get yelled at. You just get whatever. Casey, stop doing this. Casey, stop doing that. We care about you. That's all you
Now,
get.
Casey, you think Warditys family is what was bad? Stepfather, stepmom, or biological, doesn't matter. My mom's side of her family, you cussed at anyone that's above 18, you better hope and pray to God your ass is fast on foot, because you better pray to God that motherfucking vehicle don't catch you. Because if you did, you were getting a switch or a belt or a fucking cord across your ass non-stop from your head to your toes.
Well, my mother got a wooden spoon to her ass. And that shit hurt.
Okay, okay. Have you ever been hit by a cord?
Yeah, when someone did that, and it hurt like hell when
Do
someone was
you, do
bullying
you
me.
do you know what they're made out of?
I forget.
Copper. They've got copper on the inside of them.
What my grandparents did in Pennsylvania, they grabbed the first thing that was there and hit you with it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's a frying pan or
My
whatnot.
mom was born. My mom was born in 81. 81. Now my grandmother had the worst out of everyone. She was born in 1941.
Wow, she's about 5 years older than my father.
She is 78 years old.
So I mean,
There's a problem. If she can, it, everyone says, "Oh, she don't, you know, she's 70 years old. She walks better than me." No, she don't. If you knew what she cannot and can do, you would be amazed. This woman goes through hell and back.
and you don't know what someone was through. See, Casey always says, "Oh, I've got to start putting myself in other people's shoes." I do, but most people don't want to put themselves in my shoes because they're afraid to, because they'll know what I went through, and they don't want to feel that. You know?
Here's the thing. Me and Warditys have talked for a very long time. I know what he's been through. I know what he hasn't and has. And it's scary.
Because
It's not easy. It's not easy in this life. Everyone thinks it's easy, but it's not. It's not easy to control. It's not easy to live with. You may think that it's the easiest thing in the world, but it's not.
And, you know, in my mother's side of the family, the worst mistake you can ever do is tell someone that they need to control their anger. Because my biological mother has the worst anger on her side of the family, and I take after her. When my father, told her, you need to start controlling your anger, what did she do? She slaps him across the face. My mother was not afraid of anything. And you gotta understand, guys, I'm not afraid of anything either. Because Bloody made that mistake about maybe 4 years ago to tell me to control my anger. What happened, Bloody?
Something that I didn't want to hear.
Let's say he was so scared he didn't even get on PlayStation for a week. Or at least I didn't think he did. But
I didn't get on for a whole 4 weeks.
because what I said kept ringing through his head.
Damn straight.
And let me tell you, my mother was a lot worse than me. If you think I'm bad, my mother's a lot worse when she's pissed. But when she's in a good mood, she's the nicest woman on the planet, just like your grandmother is. Bloody.
Depends.
Like it might sound weird, but if you look at your grandmother, you'll see a mirror image of my mother, but younger. And that's kind of creepy. But the thing of it is, my biological mother never put up with anything. If you said anything to hurt anybody, you better start running. Because when my biological mother grabs you, you're not getting away from her.
I beg to differ.
You never met my biological mother, have you?
No, but I beg to differ.
Why?
Tell you now, I will skippity doo. I'll tell you this now. My mom has really good strength, but she cannot stop me. I am the beast of all getaways.
You never met my mother, have you?
I've never been grounded once in my lifetime.
Well, when you think about running, my mother will grab you in an instant. She'll be like, oh, fuck that. You ain't running.
You wanna bet? Oh, duck and dodge.
No, she had big hands.
Big hands or not.
Just imagine a basketball player's hands.
Yeah, my grandpa had a good sized hand, but he still never catch me.
Yeah, but my mother would have freaking tranquilized your ass.
She may be able to do anything. But
Because
I'm already been here with a tranquilizer.
but you don't want to feel her punch because you'll go flying backwards. You'll be like, holy shit, that hurt. You know.
I've been hit. I've been hit several times. Matter of fact.
But you never met my biological mother, have you?
I've also been stabbed.
You know, my biological mother, right? And one day, I tell you this, and no doubt, I see it in my nightmares, that she was actually shot, protecting me from this asshole that was trying to break into the house. But that didn't stop her. Basically, she took out the bullet herself. And she said, fuck you. And laid the guy out.
Fuck you, bitch. Pow.
And she said, get out of my damn fucking house. If I ever see you back here again, you're dead. Basically, just imagine that being said by a female.
It wouldn't terrify me.
Oh, you would when she freaking pulls out a damn freaking bullet out of her chest and says, fuck you. Basically blows it away. And She
I
had.
mean, it still wouldn't scare me that much. Now, if she started running at me, maybe.
Oh, she would start running at you. And just imagine she's a linebacker of a football team.
It still
And
wouldn't scare me. But she wouldn't catch me though. I tell you that.
she was on the track
I
team.
I run light on my feet. I mean, I run light.
You would be lucky if she wasn't as pissed as she was the one day when she was running after somebody. And, yeah. She was like a damn cheetah.
My dad can go full run and jump a 6 foot fence, and so can I. I'll do the same thing.
Um,
I'll be out there.
one of these days, when I meet my biological mother, I want you to arm wrestle her to see who's stronger. You or her. And I'm going to have it on YouTube. Because just imagine my mother beat your ass to wrestling. And then it's on...
I respect females and everything on the strength, but I don't know.
Because let me tell you how strong she was. So I'm going to tell you a bit of a story before I end the stream here. Because it's getting late here. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning where I live. But I'm going to tell you this.
I'm getting tired of GTA just looking at it.
I'm going to tell you this. So, the one day my dad comes home drunk. And I'm trying to get a video game. Either it was Mario or something. I forget what it was. It was a Sega game. I think it was Mortal Kombat or something. And, he nails my head in the drawer shut. And I couldn't get out. My mother comes in from work. And she's like, fuck this shit. And she was pissed. She tore that whole shit out of there with her bare hands. Nailed the nails and everything. Right out. And what does she do after I'm out? She walks over to my father, picks him straight up, and says, how dare you fucking do this to my damn son? You're a fucking asshole. And she's swearing at him, drops him, and then punches him right in the face, all in the same motion. And, yeah. My mother was freaking like the Incredible Hulk when she was pissed. So.
Nah. The scary part about my mom is, you piss her off, she gonna make you, I was like, I'm sorry, but you try to frame me, I'll frame you 3 times worse. Because, I mean, you run, she gonna get in the car, and she ain't gonna stop until she finds your ass. I mean, non-stop.
Yeah, she tried to do that with me, but she failed epically.
Sleep or not.
See, the one day you and I had a disagreement or whatever, she tried to find me, and I don't know what she was trying to do. I don't know if she was trying to drive to New York State, but she kind of gave up on that shit. Because it was kind of too far for her to drive.
Oh no, she would have drove that. I hope you do know.
Yeah, but you know what would be
drove there, and she would have found you, and she would have went up to your door and knock, knock, knock. Hey, there's something by the name of Wardity here. Your parents gonna be Wardity. You mean, you know what? Your biological name. And she's gonna be like, yeah, him. Hey, can I talk to him real quick? You're not gonna know a damn thing what she looks like. You're gonna come down here and she gonna just bitch slap you.
Yeah, but then just imagine, you know, she doesn't even get close to that, just dodge out of the way, and she slaps the door and breaks her hand.
I mean, I can tell you a story what happened. Alright, so get this. My mom was swinging at a fly with a fly swatter. I swear to God, this fucking fly was waving like, hey bitch, you missed. The fucking fly was on the wall. My mom fucking put all her force into her right hand, slammed that fly swatter against it, and ever since her forearm's been killing her.
Huh?
And
But
she turns around, she swears up and down she hit that fly. When she turned around and seen it on the dam.
once she finds out,
on the cabinet door, she was pissed because that motherfucking fly was flapping its white
But,
wing, right wing.
but once she finds out what I do for you, what I did for you, and shit, and what I prevented you from doing, I remember the one day you wanted to kill yourself, and I talked you out of that. She would be careful of doing anything to me, cause yeah.
I kind of don't want to go to that. I don't even. I don't. She don't even know, and I don't want her to know.
Yeah, but if she did, you know, she would be grateful. She would not ever be mad at me ever again after I tell her that.
I mean, I've told her that I wanted to die, but she's always talked to me about it.
But she doesn't know I've talked you out of it several times, so.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, and once you find out, she will probably never be pissed at me again. At everything. So.
It's kind of funny because my mom looks like a son again.
What the hell?
I know.
She doesn't even mind when she's working or, you know, one day when she's doing her Uber Eats or whatever, she didn't even mind you talking to me. She's like, who's that? And I'm like, and then you say it's me. Oh, tell him I said hi. Really? But when it's X, when it's freaking that guy X or whatever, no offense to you, well, when he calls, what does she do? She wants to break your damn phone.
Exactly. I'm sorry, X, if you're watching. It's true.
Like,
the last time you called me X, I'm just saying this. My mom looked at me and was like, "Who the fuck is that?" I said it was you, and I said it was X, and she said, "Give me that damn phone." Slammed it on the table. I was like, "What? Don't break it."
Then what does she do when I call?
Oh God, who is that? Literally, when you call, who is that? I'll say you. Oh, tell him I said hi. He walks away.
What the hell? See, guys,
we could be in the middle of doing schoolwork. Who is that? Warditys? Why? Oh, tell him I said hi. We'll take a 20-minute break.
And it turns into an hour break. She don't care. She's like, I'm going to take a rest or whatever. Just get me up when you're done. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is this? When X calls,
it confuses me.
And then you know when
time I wonder, what the fuck is going on here?
It's like I don't even talk to her personally. Like, seriously, like you when you had to go do something at a store or whatever, go on the store for your grandmother, and you let me just talk to your grandmother. Her and I were talking. See, Casey, that's why I don't like your family, because they're not like that. They judge me before they even know me.
Oh, I'm at 499,000, almost at 500K.
What the hell? I thought you had more than that.
No. I'm at 13.5.
But yeah, like if you were in my position, guys, you would be like, what the hell? What? You know, like seriously. I mean, this turned into a shooting a shit stream, but I mean, guys.
This stream went from being a hype for the new DLC to a whole nother ballgame.
But
shouldn't even exist right now, but it just happened.
But the thing of it is, it's just so awkward that everything happens. Like when I first met Blade, right? It just doesn't. They should be questioning why a 12-year-old is even talking to a however old I was at the time.
You were 18 at the time. When I
18. You would think they would be like, why are you talking to an 18-year-old? He could be some random creep. But no! It was the exact opposite. What is his name? Where does he live? Tell him I said hi. I'm like, what the frick?
And the first time he was on the phone with me, my mom was like, who are you talking to? Really stern? I was like, look, some person I met off of PlayStation named Warditys. She's like, oh, tell him I said hi.
And she didn't even know me. She'd been fine with me ever since. It's like,
It's scary. It's like, what the fuck is my world turning into? Knowing some random person. The next thing you know, we're close friends. And next thing you know, my mom's saying, hey, tell him I said hi. What the fuck?
and same thing. Your grandmother does the same thing. Your grandmother's bought me a video game out of the clear blue sky. I didn't even expect that. To be honest with you.
Well, it was Red Dead, and you were wanting Red Dead.
No, you were. She bought it for you to play with me, but then she bought me a Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 4,
Yeah.
out of nowhere, and I'm like,
And that was a pretty $382.
and that was kind of weird. She bought me a game, and she bought him 2 games, so then he can go and play Red Dead with me, and then buys
And then
him.
I ran out of Plus. Next thing you know, I've got Plus, and he runs out of Plus. What happens? A 3-month card come around the corner.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Where's this coming from? It's like, what the hell? And
Half the time I don't even be asking.
it's like your grandmother reads my mind or something. You know what's even funny? His grandmother sends me a friend's request on Facebook. I'm like, oh, here we go. And because my parents don't understand, like, oh, what does his parents think about you guys being friends and everything? I'm like, they don't give a crap. You know, like, literally. I showed my father the talking to you and your grandmother or whatever, to me and your grandmother, and between you and your and he's like, what the hell? What is it? He doesn't even understand it, and my mother doesn't even either. You know, I mean, seriously, I could be a predator of some sort, but they don't look at me like that because I'm not, and they're not judgmental like that, like Casey.
You never judge a book by its fucking cover.
But they never seen my face.
You don't have to know them, but never judge a book by their cover.
And I mean, guys, you just don't understand. Like, see, the one person that did tell me to fuck off when I was playing with his 12-year-old, and I was told to fuck off, and I did nothing to him. I was just trying to be a role model online. I'm a rare person to find online, especially to the younger people. And I try to help them out and stuff like that, but then I got told to fuck off and everything, which is rude, number one. But, I mean, yeah. See, what is the world that came to? Looking at everybody as child molester? Or what? Because
I'm watching my night go up in value. It's at 505 now.
But the thing of it is, guys, I'm going to get out of here soon. But the thing of it is, it's just creepy on how everything has gone on lately. You know, like, I get judged by one family, but then the other takes me in as family. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, seriously, it's kind of weird. If you're in my shoes, you'd be kind of like, what the hell? Like, seriously, like his grandmother earlier says, when he said, oh, I gotta pull an all-nighter on Monday night for the DLC, she's like, oh, that's unusual. I was shocked that she said, oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. You gotta go to bed early. But no, she said, what did she say, I think? She said, that's unusual for you. And I'm like, what the hell?
You do know why she said that, right?
Why?
Because when I say I'm gonna pull an all-nighter, and she said that's unusual, because she knows it happens every night.
What the hell? But yeah, like, it's just super weird. If you were in my shoes, guys, you would be like, what the hell? You got a person's family treating you like family, and they don't even know you at all much? Like, seriously. They must be, you know, it's like, it was weird at the time. I've gotten over it, but you'd be like, what? You know, if you were in my shoes, you'd be like, what the hell? You know, I mean, seriously. You know, I remember when Moto threatened me, right? And I was talking to your mother. What'd your mother say?
I don't remember.
Who you calling? Who are you freaking calling at this late in the hour?
My shit ass, my shithead cousin.
Why?
Because
You mean Jake from State Farm? See, that's the other thing. You know, even his grandmother laughed at that. I called Jake, his cousin Jake. I call him Jake from State Farm because he's annoying, just like Jake from State Farm. And everything, every 5 seconds, I hear, "It's Jake from State Farm." What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khaki.
khaki.
And then the newest one says, "Do they always ask what you're wearing?"
Yes.
Yes. I'm like, it's a boring commercial if they can remember what you damn said in the freaking damn thing. If it plays too often, that State Farm commercial, like, what the hell? You know, every time Jake joins a party, I always ask, "What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?" One of these days, I'm gonna randomly invite him to a party at 3 in the morning, and you know, and when my parents say, "Who are you talking to?" 3 in the morning, I'm like, "Jake from State Farm." And then my father's gonna be like, "Was he wearing khakis?" That would be hilarious to see, to be honest with you guys. But you know, I'm probably gonna get out of here in a few minutes, guys. You know, wow, I've been streaming over an hour now. I didn't expect to be streaming this long. Oh God. Wow. So I've been streaming for 2 hours. So guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see you Tuesday night, because what we're gonna be doing, I'll possibly be doing another live stream tomorrow night, and then I'm gonna take a day off, 2 days off, and then I'm gonna be back live after midnight, hyping the DLC for 2 hours, and then when the DLC comes out, I'm gonna probably be doing a live stream later that day, because I'll probably take a little bit of a nap, wake up, get back on, do another live stream. Just stay tuned to the channel. There's going to be a lot coming to the channel, especially GTA 5. That's what got my channel started in the first place. This channel, especially with the DLC coming around the corner, it's going to be epic. Guys, it's going to be epic with the customization. I'm going to try, you know, you're going to probably laugh at me, but even trying to create a race on damn F1 races. You know, I'm gonna be showing off what everything comes out in the DLC when the first day one, and yeah, I can't believe we've been
showing off. We'll both be showing off each other's vehicles and see what they look like. And that way you'll get a look from 2 different vehicles with 2 different upgrades.
Yeah, basically what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be showing off the modes. I don't know if Bloody wants to do that. He probably won't like some of the modes.
I'll do it. I'll do it just because it's a new update for some of you people who can't get actual internet and can't play at the time being.
You know, or don't have Plus, because I know a lot of people that don't have Plus. And everything.
It's hard for y'all out there, but just stay strong through this whole thing.
Just stay strong during this pandemic. That's why I want to start to talk to you guys about the problems I've been going through, to just distract you guys from this pandemic. My problems are nothing compared to what these people are going through with the pandemic, with the viruses, with cancer, with everything. It's nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and close that before I spend any more money.
I thought you were gonna sell your nightclub.
I am. I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow.
No, let's do it now after the stream while I'm on.
Nah, I
We're
can
gonna
just wait. I'll wait. I'll just wait because I'm gonna sell an Izzy tomorrow.
see, guys. This is what I deal with. He freaking says he's gonna sell something tonight, and then he goes and.
I'm just gonna save it for the update. The
But the thing of it is, guys, you know, you guys mean the world to me. You know, like I said, my problems are nothing compared to cancer, the pandemic, you know, I'm not going to even say it because I could be demonetized for saying it now, which is stupid, but, you know, the virus out there, you know, just stay strong.
I swear, if he gets demonetized for saying the virus, I'm gonna lose my shit with this YouTube thing.
Yeah, like I have 86 strong subscribers that stayed through even no videos, and I thank you guys for that from the bottom of my heart. And I thank you for listening to my rant some days. Sometimes I need that. So just to warn you guys, you're gonna be seeing that a lot lately. If I feel like I'm kind of stressed out, I'm gonna come on here and do a live stream for you guys because it's going to distract me from everything that's been going on. I might talk about it, get it off my chest, and I'll feel better about everything. Because, and probably you will too, maybe my problems are a lot worse than your problems. Maybe yours is worse than mine. Maybe you and I can compare. Maybe you and I can be friends or whatever. Whoever you guys are at the other end of that screen there. Or are they at their end of the headphones, or whatever?
Or at the other end of the world.
Or at the, it could be from Japan or something. You know, I'm there for you, and hopefully you guys are there for me, because, you know, I mean, I remember somebody...
And I'm gonna just put this out there. If you're gonna be a hater, you might as well leave now.
Yeah, don't stay on the channel. I'm not gonna allow toxic.
No hate is allowed on the channel here.
And Bloody is the moderator on the channel, I believe. So I mean, he is a moderator on the channel. So if he sees anything on the channel, then he can delete your comment and block you. Or time you out for a certain period of time. I don't want.
Keep talking shit. I will go further into enforce.
So I don't, because this channel is about positivity and not about negativity. I know tonight's stream was a bit negative, but I want you guys to know.
It was a little negative. It wasn't bad.
So it's not bad to where these haters come on saying you suck. You're this, you go kill yourself. You know, that is a negative. I don't want that on my channel. And let me tell you, I just decided to go out of my way to do a live stream for you guys tonight. I know a lot of my, you know, subscribers, it's in the morning right now. And I'm going to try to do some scheduling. And like do one stream during the night, one stream you know, during the day, and then, you know, so then, the people that, you know, are at night, you know, like my time, somebody could be in the world at the, 8 o'clock in the morning, or whatever. I'm going to try to do the streams for everybody that's subscribed to the channel, and everything. I don't have the editing software to edit videos for you, so just be patient with me when I do live streams and learn how to edit the videos. So then there will be daily uploads. But I can tell you, with this DLC coming out, GTA on my stream is going to be just about every day for a while until the DLC's been out for a week or two and dies out. The channel is going to be flooded with live streams, and you're not going to be, you're going to be like, you're going to be so, you'll be like, how many times is going to be doing these live streams on a weekly basis and everything. So I just want you guys to know I care about you. I want you guys to succeed in the world. I want you to, spread the love, not the hate. That's what I'm here for. I'm, not, that's what Shatter the Clown is about. Go follow him on Facebook on The Freak Show. He's doing a live stream tomorrow. Tune in. He recently lost a family member. Let's all come together for him and share the love and not the hate and everything. We can love the haters too, based on what he said. He's real funny.
Haters, but hate, don't spread the hate.
Yeah, so he inspired me to be a more positive person to Shatter the Clown. He is 60 years old, but he is an inspiration to me. Once I started watching his live streams, he is. See, Bloody, I don't know if you ever watched that Shatter the Clown that I, shared on my Facebook.
Yeah, I've watched all of them that you shared.
He is about positive. He's all about the love.
I know.
And everything.
I've watched every video that he's posted.
He's not violent. These clowns that do the creepy hollow stuff, they're funnier than hell. Especially last night's challenge. Thursday night's challenge. Guess what it was, Bloody? Before I wrap up the stream. Drinking raw eggs out of a straw.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh. But they still did it. It's funny. Then the previous week was making balloons. And these guys are funny. Like, they have a joke about Granny. They keep saying something about Granny. What does Granny want now? Or something like that. It's funny. Oh, Granny. Not this again. And then Shatter jokes around about Granny, says something about pink tacos or something. You know what he referenced by pink tacos? You guys should know. He says, I don't want pink tacos if it was made by Granny. Yeah, and it's just hilarious. I video chatted with this guy before. He's really passionate about what he does. He was about to give up on the character. But all of us freaks, he calls his fans freaks and everything. And all of us freaks came together, messaged him, and tell him not to give up on the character, because he was the only Shatter the Clown for 4 or 5 months. And he was actually doing pretty good. And he was going to give up on it because some guy came along and started being toxic, basically. And he was going to give up on the character. And we all came together. All of us freaks said, you know what? Don't give up. Don't let the hate eat you up. Continue this character. Share the love. Spread the love. Don't freaking, let the hate win. Don't, let the haters destroy your character. And then one day he did a surprise live stream out of nowhere. As Shatter. Because all of us people came together in floods. He was getting tons of messages to don't give up and everything. I was the first one to message him. And I'm like, and I was shocked that he video chatted me. You know how shocking that is? When a popular person video chats you, you get this rush. Like seriously. You know, these clowns are seriously funny. You know, they're not bad. Yeah, I agree with you that there are evil, bad people that dress up with clowns and try to kill people. But these are not them. These people try to be funny. Like Relic the Clown. He's hilarious. Like, he says, oh my Gertie, instead of oh my God. You know what I mean? He says, oh my Gertie. Oh my Gertie. Instead of oh my God. And then, you know, what's the other word that they use? Oh yeah, instead of clown, they use clern. 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 And it's funny. And they say, I'm not a clown, I'm a clern. I don't know what that means, but whatever. But they're super funny. Go check them out. Relic, Willy Vodka, and Creeps. Now, Creeps is a cool guy. So give him some love. And tell him I sent you. Because, you know, these people are people. You know, that they're behind the mask. And everything. People always ask, oh, when are you going to do a face reveal? It doesn't matter if they do a face reveal or not. You know, as long as they're giving you, you know, the happy feelings that you're, you know what I mean? That you need to feel better and everything. They're going out of their way to make you feel better and not, you know, you know, they're not there to hurt you. They're out there to help you, make you feel better. Like Relic, let me tell you, he's funny. He makes balloon animals, or in his words, blurn animals. And I mean, the way they talk is so funny. Blurn as for balloon, clern as for clown, oh my Gertie for oh my God, and stuff like that. You know, they have their own vocabulary. And the funny thing is, dude, that Willy Vodka I shared, Bloody, it's funny. I said I was on his lawn, just jokingly around. I said, I'm on your lawn, Willie. And he said, get off my lawn. And it was funny. And, I mean, people are jokingly saying they're going to fight for his damn futon. Oh, dear God. You know, these people are funny. The way they, you know, talk and the way they react, guys. Go give them some love, especially Relic, Creeps, and Willie, and Shatter. Because, you know, these people go out of their way to put on their costumes and do live streams for you. You know how long it takes to put on a costume like that?
Alright, Warditys, I'm gonna have to dip.
Why? You going to bed or something?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but guys, I'm going to get off too. And tomorrow or later today, whatever time you're at, whatever time zone you're in, I will be doing another live stream. And we're going to be searching for possible clues for the next update. And,
Let's see if there's gonna be any building updates or in the next one.
yeah, we're going to see. We're going to be doing everything tomorrow. I just started, you know, to give you, because this live stream was you know, to announce that there's a DLC coming out, and we're all hyped. So, you know, I'll see you later. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. So guys, just stay positive.
I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Yep, and I'm gonna be getting off too. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I don't know, you know, what you guys think but about what I said. And Casey, I don't mean that, and I don't, no offense in any way from what I said, but you need to freaking learn that what you say can hurt people. And you're hurting me the way you're treating me. How would you like it if I treated you like that? If I constantly said, if you came to me about a problem, If you constantly just if I kept shoving you away and said that you have these people to talk to and they don't ever respond to you, you know, and that's how you're making me feel, dude. And you said if I have any problems, you know, that we would, if we had any problems with one another, we would talk about it. And you've done none of that. I've been trying to for the last month. And you just blatantly ignored me. And, you need to stop being so, you can't be holding a grudge. Remember how you said, forgive somebody 70 times 7? It's kind of funny you say that to me all the time, but you don't want to obey by that. Kind of find it funny, but guys, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.